rotate and put together a 60, 70 play game?
As many as you can. I mean, I think ultimately the goal is to get as many guys as you can out there and as many guys as you can on your team to play and be prepared. So when their time's ready to go, they're ready to roll. And so I don't know if I necessarily have a specific number. I'm going to try to get everyone to play. You never know. It's a long season. So get everyone prepared. You never know when the moment's going to come. Got to get everyone ready to play.
We got a good look at Dawson there on Saturday, and looked like he was already kind of working with some of your better groups. But what have you seen from him as a guy that missed the spring, but is obviously back out there against upper snaps now?
Yeah, he's a great young man. I mean, obviously he's got great pedigree with his dad, and everyone knows who his dad is, coaching for the Chiefs, and just being around a game of football. I think he's got a really high ceiling. He's obviously a young player, just day in and day out, trying to improve, and he's doing that along with the rest of the guys. So I'm looking forward to the future with him. He's doing a really nice job so far.
Stephen Wright been able to do everything that you would want him to do in practice? Has Stephen Wright been able to full go?
Yes, yes.
So when he's full go and he's able to do everything, how does it maybe expand what you guys can do as a defense if he's fully healthy and able to play every snap and practice every snap?
Being a veteran guy helps a lot. He's obviously been here for a long time, so I think it gives you that ability to have some experience, being an older player, knowing the system pretty well, and just, obviously he's a big athletic kid, so young man, he's not a kid, but him being able to do a lot of different things really help. And so when you have guys like that at that position, that can cover and can pressure and can play off the ball, can play out in space, it adds versatility to the defense.
What does Matt Rule mean when he says that David's a cheat code?
Well, I think you'd have to ask him that specifically. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think just kind of he's been here for a long time. So he's a guy that's experienced. He knows what he's doing. He knows what to expect. He's a smart football player. So when you got guys like that and his size, I think that helps.
What do you think you were getting with Marcus Watson-Trent when he came from the portal, and how has that matched up to what you've seen over the last 7-8 months?
Yeah. Well, obviously at Georgia Southern, he played a lot of football. And I think the 3 years that he was there, he had over 100 tackles each year. So you're getting a guy who has experience. You get a guy who's been a part of playing football. He played against Nebraska when he was a younger player. So he could play at a really high level. And then just talking to people about him through the process, we knew that he was a great leader, has a great, mindset to himself. So that's what we were expecting when he showed up.
I know last time we talked to you about Shavers, it was sort of, we're not resting on last year, it's moving forward. How have you seen him, keep the foot on the pedal as he goes into this season?
Yeah, he's had the right mindset. He's showing up each day, ready to work. He's trying to learn each day, just trying to improve each day. I mean, that's really what it's all about. Show up each day, come to work, get ready to get better, and he's done a nice job at that.
Is there any way in which you feel like you guys have missed Bullock's presence or his potential or the things that he did?
I miss him. I mean, he's doing a great job in Tampa right now. I know the guys miss him. We had a really good group last year, so just having him around, he's a great young man. He's a great football player. He had really good experience for our guys, being a veteran player. So I think we miss him in that aspect. Obviously, we got guys that need to step up this year now that he's gone, and so it's my responsibility to get the rest of the guys ready.
Is there an aspect of his game that's going to be hard to replicate regardless of who you have?
That's a great question. I mean, ultimately, every player is a little bit different, so I think whatever we ask of our players, we're trying to get the best out of them and see what they could do well. Maybe some guys can do different things a little bit better than others, so it's our job as coaches to put them in position to make sure that they can perform at the highest level.
What is adding Phil Snow to the mix kind of brought for the defensive group in particular, and just kind of having him as a voice in the meeting rooms and having him around?
It's been really good. Obviously, he's been in the game for a really long time. He's been a coordinator for a long time. He's coached a bunch of different positions. So just to have another set of eyes, I've worked with Coach Snow for a long time. I've learned a lot. Everything about football that I know has come from him. So he's a mentor of mine. So to have that in the room, another set of eyes, just a football coach has been doing it a long time at a really high level. So it's great having him.
How have you watched the guys be receptive to his feedback?
They love him. They love him. They obviously know his history, his wisdom, the things that he has, and his history. So the guys love him. It's been cool to have him here.
Coach, who have you kind of seen, from the linebacker group or just the defense as a whole, kind of speak up as a
It's been a lot of the older players, the guys that have been in the program, you know, the Deshaun's of the world, Buford, you know, guys like that have been in the program who know what the standard is here. And so when you have guys who know what the standard is, they're able to set the standard for the rest of the players and kind of show them the way.
Some of the freshman linebackers, you know, they have a kind of a versatile skill set. Where now you have some time around them, where do you see them fitting into the room?
Well, right now we kind of have the guys doing everything, so we don't necessarily have guys doing specific things. We're teaching them everything about the position, both spots. So I don't have specific spots for them right yet. It's still early, and so just kind of teach them the whole defense, make sure they have a really good understanding and the fundamentals of the game.
For Dawson and Christian specifically, is there an opportunity potentially for them to get after the quarterback? They kind of flashed some of that in high school.
I think we'll have to just kind of wait and see. You know, it's still early. Those guys are progressing. They got a lot to learn. They're young players. You know, I think the sky's the limit for both of them, so we'll just kind of wait and see how it goes.
You know, Coach, there's been some turnover in positional coaches for the past few years under Rule here. You've been able to, you know, keep your position, but also keep your room really even keel. What maybe just goes into that from a coaching mindset, but then also just a stability of producing a productive room every season?
Well, I think personally for myself, I love it here. This is a great place for me. My family's happy here. I've been with Coach Wolf for a long time, so I'm happy to be a Husker. I'm happy to be part of this staff, and I think our players are happy to be here. I mean, I'm in a great spot. I'm blessed to be where I am. I want to be here, and so everything's been great for me. And so I don't know if that really answers the question, but there's no place I'd rather be. And so I think that might help the cause. Thank you, guys.